So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line. They get just 2 out of it there, and it's 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. Well, let's have some fun while we have a minute here. Fantasy drafts are in full.
This magic with the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we, as the Bears get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Mahomes now on 1st down. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or 2. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. The first carry now. This is Williams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Switch. Race don't travel. Hero 15. 58's the line.
Throwing now is Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 27. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Following the penalty, it's Williams. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 22 yards there, a first down.
Yellow, yellow. There's a long right.
In your face.
Bang, 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 red.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. The quick slant caught. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes escaping the pressure right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. This opening drive has taken him to the 2, but now they come up on a 3rd and goal. They'll run it with Williams. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. They got to love that. 9-play drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the dictating. That means that they've described how the game's going to go. They're playing at their tempo, at their pace. If you're on the other side of the ball, if you're playing defense, defense is not methodical. They've got to go in there and shake things up and create a little havoc.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 21. The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. A big run there. 29 yards and a first. A great run. Yes, but something you pointed out to me on film is when they get outside the tackles, their wide receivers are really good at blocking.
And this is a team that values those wide receivers actually blocking. They actually get congratulated and noted for their blocking during a game. They can have a 10-catch game, but if they don't block well, it's going to be a long week for them in practice.
They keep it with Davis on 1st down. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. 6-0 our score after 1. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Trubisky under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. They're spinning away. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They begin the drive with Williams. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for 2nd down. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Here's Mahomes to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football.
That's it, baby. We got work. Yellow.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. On 1st down, Mahomes flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Mahomes. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You talk about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Pretty good job escaping the pressure. Gets him 15 yards on the scramble, but now it's 4th down. So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. From the left hash, this from 39. And the kick by Butker is good. And that will make our score 9-0. So a capper there to a pretty good 1st half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line. So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
At at the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Out of the gun, Trubisky. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Well, Charles, if you think so far the early part of the preseason, who has stood out? If you take a peek back at the draft, the first round, it was pretty defensively minded, but there were 3 quarterbacks taken. Kyler Murray first, Daniel Jones 6th, Dwayne Haskins 15th. Of those guys, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we've got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see what the offense gets done.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
Check safety, check safety. Attack.
Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Now left side on the swing pass. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
The screen was executed and completed, but where's the worry on the play? How many times is a quarterback going to get hit? Because offensive linemen have to do an acting job of making sure it looks like they're whiffing on blocks. But you got to slow them down a little bit, because if you don't, that's a lot of big guys coming at your quarterback in a big, fast way. And, boy, he can get hurt.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes going up top, and it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Kyle Fuller, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. Well, we got a second. We remind you that the Madden Championship Series is back and better than ever. August 30th through September 1st, you can watch the top Madden competitors face off in Arlington, Texas for a total prize pool of $190K. Tune in and watch it. Twitch.tv/EA Madden NFL, 2:30 p.m. Eastern, August 30th and 31st. And then 10:30 a.m. Eastern on September 1st to see if Skimbo can go back-to-back-to-back as a Madden Classic champion. And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. Alex Okafor picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
And that's his second sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Here's Hill on the return. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
He's going to loft one deep left side. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Now it's Trubisky. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Earlier we mentioned the Madden Classic Championship. We also want to remind you that registration is underway for the opportunity to represent your favorite NFL club in the Madden NFL Club Championship. 32 of the best Madden competitors in the world will face off in the Club Championship final live from the EA Broadcast Center in December. Register today for a chance to take home a piece of the largest prize pool in MCS history. Folks, over $700,000. Visit MaddenChampionship.com/compete by October 7th and receive a free Team Elite Fantasy Pack. Now this throw caught left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. Trubisky now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
When you can count on one hand the number of completions you've had in a game and we're in the second half, that tells you it's really not been your day.
Yeah, but you're losing. You can't just abandon the passing game altogether.
Yeah, maybe you can get hot, string a few together, and get rolling.
This is caught. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Just like that. Just like that.
Again, it's Trubisky. Completes it to the tight end, Burton. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
This is 3rd and goal. This Chiefs deep, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Mitchell Trubisky taking it in as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. Extra point safely through. And the lead is down to 2. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Kyle Fuller there defensively.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. It'll be a loss of 7 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Check tight, check tight, check tight. Mike, check, check. Alpha. 59's Mike, check.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. This is caught at the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 77 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
The Bears on the move. They've got another first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cohen. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 23 yards, the final tally. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Anthony Miller there, and that'll bring up second down. I guess they're in a situation now, fourth quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted, and if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now it's Trubisky. And he's got it. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him much better.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
A little less than 90 seconds to go. This will be an onside kick. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go, Tim.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
On the ground, this is Williams. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Oh, he slipped right by him. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. No.
To throw is Mahomes. The quick hitter complete. It's Robinson. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. They'll run it with Williams. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have the thought process in mind.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people...
Yeah.
my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die, die, die. We ain't gon' run, no, we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. As long as my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die, die, die. This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lag. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in them. Ice cream whip, triple scoop. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bread until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no, we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die, die, die. We ain't gon' run, no, we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. As long as my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die, die, die.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the Oakland Raiders. Bitter rivals going back to their AFL days in the 1960s. The Chiefs and Raiders are underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. First carry for Josh Jacobs. Darren Lee there to get him down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Hey, 734. Hey, Delta.
Shotgun now for Carr. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A 3rd down gain of 19.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
I used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Throwing on 2nd down. Carr. Well, this is caught by Williams. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 20. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soft.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Forced out to his left. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Might want to remember that 3rd down play, 37 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Williams. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, 57, 57.
They give this one to their receiver, Watkins. Dropped at the 35. Able to display his agility, but not much room to operate. Gary and Conley, the one to bring him down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
The Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there.
Now a toss left side. It's Williams. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. We're scoreless after 1. 2nd quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more...
I just check them all here, so that way I ain't gotta worry about it no more. Shit, I'm ready, gun.
Before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs.
See, I like Joshua Jacobs, man. That boy got good. That boy got good field vision. You hear me?
Play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second.
Shit, that's what Alabama was using him for.
Gain on that play.
Josh Jacobs is a beast.
6, just inside the 30.
But don't do it, Gun.
Now a give to Jacobs running right. And he'll be brought down.
All right, keep on running his ass out that backfield. I'm going to welcome to the NFL real proper like.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. They'll find his running back here, Richard. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll be a second down.
I see you,
just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
56. Go, right now. Right around. Get that ball. 56. Mike, 56 right there.
Carr to throw on 3rd and 1. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Antonio Brown.
Nice.
54 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Oh, I'm a hell of a kickoff returner, too, so you better watch.
With the missed PAT in his rear
let me get it set up right, you're in trouble.
To kick this one off. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
How the fuck you gonna just run past the fucking block?
And he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. Eluding and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Cleveland Farrell. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. And the pressure gets to him again. From his linebacker's spot.
Damn, they just blew all the block. I couldn't even get it to the damn receiver.
It's Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Okay, so just when I was finna kick the ball, you just did the 2-minute warning, huh?
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
93.
They'll run on first down. Richard, and he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Carr to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Carr will come up here with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Man open left side is Brown. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
The Chiefs' 40-yard line.
13 spell. Switch up. Ready, 9. 44.
Here's Carr. Over the middle here to Brown. And
Look at dude. They gave me the guy
20.
behind you. Why did they do that?
Down.
That's that first.
Into the red zone. It's Carr. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. J.J. Nelson as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. This time, the extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
That was a good pass. I tried to audible.
The unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line.
Oh, come on,
man.
man.
There gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will. I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And with the clock at all zeros, they get the touchdown to make this just.
That'd have been your best bet because the computer wasn't going to do it.
And you know what else it does? Besides boost their confidence, it doesn't change your game plan any. See, if they're down bigger going into the half, you may have to revise what you plan to do in the second. But now in this spot, within one score and striking distance, you go ahead and keep playing and do what
you got smart, motherfucker.
Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to come
That's a good kick.
As he's taken down right
Because you kick that bitch in the middle, I'll go run that bitch back.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Again, it's Williams. And he's got some space here. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Damian Williams, 75
Oh,
yards.
damn.
And the Chiefs
Thank you, sir.
jump back in front.
Thank you, sir.
They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A 2-play drive.
What do we call that? Short-lived?
Very.
Very short-lived.
Dang,
2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out.
And I just missed the extra fucking point. Ain't that about a bitch?
Don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that's.
You know what I noticed about this all man this year when you with that kick meter, that bitch will go fast sometimes, then it'll fool you and go slow.
Frustration after the PAT miss. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
I tried to make him cough that one up. I tried to make him cough that one up.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And that will set them up in excellent shape, first and goal at the 9-yard line. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez,
you ain't gonna be able to challenge it, bro. Only the booth.
The cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all.
And that's exactly what I hate. I can't stand it.
Congratulations, big time play, knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Now here's Mahomes. This is caught. Watkins. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the
Touchdown, Kansas City.
You over-pursued that one, baby.
With now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Them 3 points going to be the death of you.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
You better know what you're doing. Because I can easily adjust now. I know how to adjust.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no.
Oh, are you freaking serious?
Turning it over. The other team takes it down and scores. That could be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field.
That wasn't even the play I chose. Well, you know what? That was my fault for that. That was the play I chose. I audibled out of it. I straight audible out of my play.
Here for 1st and 10. Let's go. On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Going for the... That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards on the dump off at 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 11-yard line.
Yes, sir.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Carr. That's complete right around the 8. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how.
And he is in.
And I played wide, too. And he still. And I don't know why the fuck he went inside.
As they are now just an extra point away from
my cornerback went straight
game.
After allowing that last score, the defense knows they've got to tighten things up.
I had him playing the flat.
They'll let them right back into the game.
That motherfucker went straight to the inside, to the middle of the field. Why? No, that's man. But what I did, I switched him off. Cause when you brought your linebacker in, when you brought your receiver in, I put him on a flat to play wide in the flat, and he went straight to the inside.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
Wet dream. That's about the only thing he was chasing.
This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Now it's my turn.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you
I don't like the way they did the screens. The screens develop so slow now.
Because you know they'll make some adjustments. They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes. And this will be incomplete.
Are you freaking serious?
Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
And look how these little hits, bro, make them drop the ball.
Just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete.
Oh yeah, that should have been a straight fumble.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back.
Told you, Madden be with that bullshit, bro.
Find it.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll
I got you on this one, gun. This first down.
Third down. To throw, it's Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And he takes this.
I said, no, it wasn't that. You had that middle of the field open like a son bitch.
16 and a Chiefs first down.
And I had to take advantage of it.
Who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. On target over the middle to Hill. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Bronco BB&W base. Then go with a bad ball. When they see you walking up and down the alley there, think that we are stars. I'm not trying to make no joke. I'm just trying to let you know.
Short of the marker by just a yard, leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now it's Mahomes again. They'll set up the screen.
Oh, what? That animation fucking sucked, man. They robbed me on that one. That animation sucked. It wasn't no reason for him to run back for that ball. No reason. Perfect play call on that play, and they made that animation sucked on that one, bro. Wow. I did beat the blitz, but for some reason the animation made him run back to the ball. There was no need for him to run back to that ball. Point blank.
Mahomes to throw once more. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Watkins, what the
Critical
fuck?
play in this football game, because if they pick up the first,
just straight dropped it. What the
fuck? It has to be a
fuck?
little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
On the return, Harris runs through the contact. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see
in the
how they
hit
decide
stick,
to do
hot
it.
in the
They want to be
fuck.
methodical,
A tackle just fucking took me out of it.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. That's complete to Richard, the running
What the
back.
fuck they giving that man way over there
It'll
for?
be a gain of 4, and that'll make this a second down.
Now look at that man right there close to you. They gave me that. Look at that. I'm way over there trying to goddamn use the hit stick with the fucking cornerback.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. To throw his Carr. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 29-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another first down. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
Carr steps away to his left. And able to get him down, but he does.
I just don't understand why the fuck is Madden stopping my hit stick. I leaned in for the hit stick, look, and just grabbed you. I leaned in for the hit stick and just grabbed you instead of just hit sticking.
Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself,
why? He was the computer.
And gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the fourth quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
Carr now to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation.
Yeah.
There's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
Let's put up or shut up time.
Hey, my incomplete pass because my damn dumbass receivers dropping the fucking ball, dude.
On 2nd down, Jacobs.
Wow, did he just really just cross the field?
4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Defensively, they must have been expecting.
Did he just really cross the field?
I think maybe
that's all I want to know.
Deciding to go with speed on the field rather than bulk. I'm with you, a little bit surprising. They wanted people getting to the ball as fast as possible. The lighter, shiftier defensive backs allow you that opportunity.
They'll run it with Jacobs. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away.
Look, I'm gonna need my boys to just really hang on to the fucking ball.
And got it done.
Sammy Watkins missed an easy first down.
That's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Nah, he had got spirit fingers.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now.
I hate when my men get in the way.
Close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic.
See, I don't know nothing. I'm still learning. I don't know nothing about all that. See, the things I used to... Yeah, the things I did at 19, I'm still trying to do on here. But I see it's not working.
They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Mahomes to throw. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
That gets them the first down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Short gain the last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Mahomes. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hill. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Check. Watch the before. Come to my work. We want it. Come to my work.
Now Mahomes. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 42. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeout.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts.
Shit, I'm paying attention to the goddamn clock.
45 seconds left to go in the game.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. And who we got? Yellow. 54, right there. 54 miles. You're right.
Back to throw. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Back to throw, Mahomes. And he can't get a throw away.
I did that on my own.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on 1st down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down. Makes it manageable now.
He'll look to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. And that'll be enough to keep the drive moving forward.
Oh, yeah, I remember that X button.
5 yards. Mahomes now 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10. Back to throw.
No!
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
I fucking lobbed that one.
Picked by Darryl Worley. Oh, no, he lost the football. But this
I freaking lobbed that one, dude. And why he still bullied it? I lobbed that to the corner on the end zone. He still bullied the pass, bro.
The offense now.
Because that no matter what, that L1, that L1 and that's still the high pass, right?
One kneel and then handshakes.
But see, why the fuck did he bullet it? Yeah, you hold L1 and press this, and just tap the square and tap the receiver you want to throw it to.
Victory for the Oakland Raiders, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter.
I'm gonna tell you what I did.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the
I held when I want to throw it to him, I held L1. And then I angled the ball towards the corner of the end zone and tap square. That's supposed to be the, I do know that. And he still bullet the goddamn pass. Yeah, he still bullet the pass. It's supposed to be into the corner of the end zone.
Big time performance down the stretch.
That's a good game, man. Yeah, we'll do one more. Yeah, me too. All right, figure out what we're going. What time it is? Shut up, big head ass.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL.
It's 9 o'clock. It's just 10 o'clock here.
Sports. With that, we say so long from Kansas City.
Let's hit the post-game tailgates and grab some of that barbecue.
Yeah, BBQ.
This is the only thing I hate. They don't have the option to restart the game. You got to send another invite. Yeah, they fucked me on that last play. I got myself in position to do that. Sammy, baby, come here. Huh? Where's she at?
I just got bags from Prada, rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems.
Huh?
Only got real ones round them. Only got.
She said what?
Take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we back up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. Say no. You better call back up.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City.
Went to your home, man.
Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the Oakland Raiders. This fielded at the 2. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Right down. You ready? Go. Express. White.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
What I loved about
look, don't you know they wouldn't give me the man running towards the quarterback.
They were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield.
No,
they weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. Now Carr. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 6.
Give him 6 yards in the first down. Oh, fighting off the defender. They get just 2 out of it there, and it's second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position.
That should have been Tyrann Matthew. Should have goddamn picked that. You know what? I shouldn't even control. I shouldn't have even controlled him. I should have just let the computer do it. See, I like to control. Yeah, but I try to control everybody myself because you know I turned my computer assistance off.
From the gun, it's Carr. He gets it to Brown. Good play. And he'll be brought down with a first
that route right there could have been jumped.
At the Chiefs 35.
I don't believe
it's a freaking linebacker doing. What the fuck a linebacker doing out there?
We spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in this paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
At the Chiefs' 29-yard line.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll run right here with Jacobs.
Oh, you shouldn't even cut that inside.
A minimal gain.
You shouldn't even cut that in. That was a straight touchdown. Wasn't going to catch.
Run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short.
29.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. Able to find Waller. That's complete.
Wow,
Take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Darren Waller, 28 yards. And the Raiders drive right down the field.
Oh, shit. They got a hurricane heading straight in front of us, bro. It's going to be a Category 1 by the time it hit the Bahamas. Just before Jamaica.
Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson.
But it's still no. Hell no, I'm on the panhandle.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays.
Yeah, it's heading straight for the goal.
Game.
Let me see where it is. Thursday, it'll be at the Dominican. It'll be hitting Dominican Republic at 80 miles an hour as a Category 1 hurricane.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go And sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Williams. Oh, twisting away. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks
moving
forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Yellow, I got 180. Hey, Riblet.
Mike, 55. Exit. 55, Mike. Hey, watch his flat.
On first down, Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill.
I had no control over Tyreek at that time. I'm telling you, yes, I couldn't do nothing. See, at that time right there, when he caught the ball, I tried to freaking spin with his ass, and they wouldn't let me spin.
Now Williams. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
I forgot you told me to do that.
Partner, especially in the second half, and you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
The Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down.
Heavy on the edges. Attack. Watch the ship.
Now Mahomes. Buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to.
You know what? I was gonna throw that bitch to X until I saw you running down there with your damn safety. I said, nah, I can't do that, man. That might be a pick. I just run towards the sideline with my Mahomes and hope I can get the first down. I was damn sure finna chunk that bitch to X. I ain't lying to you, bro. Yeah, they I don't worry about that shit, bro. They don't call that shit.
Check three.
6-0 our score after 1. Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
I've been trying to get Coach to play mutt. That 3-on-3.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. Yellow. Let's get off the field. Shoot.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Watch the screen.
Oh, Mama sound like she mad about that shit.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Oh, my God.
To knock that one free.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner.
What did he do? Huh?
7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
15. Crunch.
3rd down, and they're going to try the jet sweep. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a 1st down.
Well, partner, if we had their entire playbook in front of us, I'm not sure we would have picked out that play as the one to run in that situation. How about the guts of the offensive coordinator? Dialing that one up, and to great success.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams.
1st
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown run as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Point after, right down the middle. And they take the lead here at 7-6.
TK, come here. Go ask your mama what she want to eat.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Gun. Do like I do. I know you'll be glad when you get you a house so you can get you a man cave.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. That really sets him back. A loss of 6. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
A very nice pickup of 35.
You know what? I hate when they do that.
Talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we?
I played the perfect zone for that play, and they still left that middle of the field open when that safety was supposed to drop down in the middle of the field.
Up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route well run, and the football right on the money.
I over-pursued the play, bro.
Back-to-back nice
I did one of your numbers, Gun.
14 yards and another first.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
On first down, Carr.
Are you freaking serious?
And he is in. Touchdown.
Wow.
Antonio Brown, 35 yards.
No, that my dumb ass trying to get that damn interception. Well, yeah, you're right. It was an over pursuit. It was an over pursuit because I controlled him to try to come around you without getting the pass interference and get the interception. But I didn't time. I didn't time it right.
Fast and furious. There came the points.
Now Carr to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
If you smell what the Rock is cooking. Huh?
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite.
See, I had to put the hide man in there.
They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Check 3. 15. Check 26. Protein spell.
SOS.
They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2.
That was a good one. You reversed it. Oh, it was?
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. To throw, it's Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey.
I don't know, but I'm glad he caught it.
45 before he's brought down. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case.
Man, Madden doing a whole bunch of bullshit on this bitch, man.
Focus, defense, focus. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Check right, check right. Watch it, divide. Hey, check, check.
Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. Mike.
On first down, it's Williams.
Ain't neither one of them here they block. Neither one of them.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
Yellow. There's a line, right? I don't even know. Attack. Check.
Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. And he can't get rid of it. He's
I love that
taken
RPO,
down.
bro.
Maurice
I ain't
Hurst
gonna lie to you.
able to get him for a loss of about 3.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Throwing now is Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. This is Harris. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until
Hey,
the
that's what we
half.
pay him for, Holmes.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
29. Here I come. Hey, mine's 50.
From midfield, here's Carr. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down.
Who called timeout?
We're going to get a timeout. With 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
I
This will
know I did.
probably be the last play of the quarter. The final shot here before half for Carr. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of his first half of play.
You know what?
Due to apparent time constraints,
They're
we fast
expanding the
forward to
freaking
beginning of the
playbooks.
second
They're
half.
updating the playbooks and shit too. Oh wow.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors. But overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there.
Wow, I didn't have no control over that mug. I don't know what the hell he was doing.
We still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they
Dude, they took all my plays out of my pistol formation,
quick
bro.
hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping,
I don't have my I don't have my strong formation no more. My weak formation no more. I don't got none of that.
Didn't happen on that play.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They run it again with Williams. Williams loses the football, and the Raiders pick it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because
boys, you can't challenge for shit.
You would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around. And we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Towards the end zone for Brown. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland.
Oh, man, Brandon.
No, they wasn't. You know what I did? I held the freaking triangle button, bro.
And it turned into a floater. And defensively,
watch his feet. Watch his feet. No, his feet is not out of. No, neither one of his feet was out of bounds. Look, neither one of them was out of bounds. Neither one of them was out of bounds.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now,
man, I don't know what the hell wrong with my boy, man.
Okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Nah, that I do like what Madden improved on right there.
Are often frustrated offensive guys. Actually,
how he have to adjust his body and turn and throw the ball
in order to finish off the takeaway.
I like that. Yeah.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout.
Mother suck. I tried
it's
to
just
hype
their
that
first, so
bitch.
2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Right there, 54, right there.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Big hold of the 30. He is going to find Hill here. And finally brought down at the 34-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Yellow.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Go. My man.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection.
Attack!
Mahomes now on first down. Flush to his right. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pick.
Seen the no-look pass.
21 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Mahomes now on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just
I'm talking about, man, Jesus Christ.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 ball.
That should have been gone.
The defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
57 colors. Hey, 15. Charlie.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. He's got Watkins on the out route. And down inside the 15 he goes. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 13-yard line.
Yeah, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the field, who can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
They'll run on first down. Williams. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, they've certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Right there, 54, right there.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
And you know what? That wasn't even, I don't know what Mahomes was throwing that to. That one went Travis Kelce. You see how he was open in the middle field? But I sent Robinson on a slant to set a pick, because that's how Kelce got open.
And sometimes it's nonverbal. They just know that when a receiver's in one spot, this person may have him, and he's in another spot, the next defender may have him.
I don't know why the hell they said that Robinson when Kelce was sitting right there. Why I threw that to Kelce?
It's so difficult to find an open area to deliver the football. They've made it tough on him all game long.
Now here's Mahomes, dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's
I did not realize that was freaking third down,
extra
dude.
defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage
I would have never ran that. I'd have chose a whole different play.
And run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a first down.
Butker's kick here is good, and that will cut the lead down to just 2. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Switch.
On 2nd down now, it's Jacobs. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So now at 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look, 6 DBs.
Come on.
Shotgun now for Carr. He's going to air one out. And got his man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's
You know
all
what?
said and done.
Nah,
And
I
that
played
one
to the
results in
inside, and I don't know how to
35
fuck.
yards. So
The
big
inside
players
man,
all the way
I don't know how the
across
fuck
midfield
they
to
let
the
Antonio
40
get on
now
the
for
inside
first
of me
and
like
10.
that.
To throw, it's Carr.
Oh!
Going deep for Brown.
Oh, my pick.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Morris Claiborne. A critical error there in a tight game in the fourth.
Well,
shit fire!
Is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 31 yards there and a first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's first and 10.
Hey, Ripple, Mark 55, Mark 50, bravo. We're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. My time.
Here's Mahomes to throw. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his
Oh,
running back.
they just
Trying to
came
run
straight
inside, but
back.
nothing
Yeah,
there.
I'm talking about no help, no
Gain on the
nothing.
play, it'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10.
I got him. Attack, attack. Check right, check right. Attack, attack. You gonna see me in your nightmares, son.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
Oh, shit, you gonna give me all that room?
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. On first down, Williams. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey there to make the grab. And the Chiefs are once again going to retake the lead.
So you brought your your corner inside onto the inside. I said, oh, I'm gonna send.
And the lead is up to 5.
Oh, okay. Cause I said I'm gonna hot right Kelsey and send him on a straight out route. That's what I be doing too.
Here's Butker on to kick it away.
Hey, let me tell you something. You remember when I told you the zone I had, my damn safety was supposed to be in the middle of the field, and you caught that damn touchdown and wasn't nobody there? I just said I won't never do that, motherfucker.
The offense back out there.
Yeah, I will never do that shit no more. I never do that,
please. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together. Say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmaker.
Oh, my boy saved you from grabbing from behind. Perfect angle for the hit stick. I had my hand on it, boy. You hear me?
The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Had my hand on you. Probably would have caught that one up.
Better
But that was going to be a blindside hit stick, too.
And you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Mike Bobo. It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time. Switch. 694.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken
Big Chris Jones, baby.
What a huge play at this point in the game. Chris Jones in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. The Raiders on third down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Carr to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack.
Mike, you're mine. You can't block me. You can't block me. 44 to Mike. 44 to Mike. Pick it up. Pick it up. 44 to Mike. 44 to Mike. Check.
Carr gonna go on 4th down. He gives it to Brown. Complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Now Carr,
no.
brings him up 2nd and 10.
Fuck.
Mike Bobo. Express. Go. 44 to Mike. 44 to Mike. I'm coming for you. You mine. 44 to Mike. 44 to Mike.
Now Carr. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
Yellow. 180. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Let's put him on the buses. Let's put him on.
They'll run on 1st down. Williams. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs 1st down. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus.